Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach action figure unboxing and review. Taking a look at Glamrock Freddy, which is based off of the latest installment in the Five Nights at Freddy's series, Security Breach. And there is a total of 5 different action figures to collect. This series released in 2021, and yeah, they retailed for about $18 Canadian off of Amazon. And I'm assuming $12 US, but anyway, let's go right into opening this figure. But right before we do that, I just want to give a shout out to my good friend Jordan for providing this figure for review purposes. Thank you so much. Anyway, now let's open this up. Okay, after a quite annoying unboxing of the figure, here he is, Glamrock Freddy. He does come with a little mic stand that holds the individually packaged microphone, and that fits on here using a clip technique, and it just kind of snaps in there. Feels a little loose in there, but it's tight enough to hold the microphone, and it looks alright for a microphone stand. And that can be held in Freddy's hand technically loosely. It kind of fits in there. You just gotta kind of put it where that little loop is right there to get it firmly gripped in Freddy's hand in order for him to hold the microphone stand. You can make him hold just the microphone if that's what you want, to have an OG FNAF look to it. And his arms are somewhat articulated. I feel like this shoulder pad is a little restricting with his movements because you can only get it up that high, which is fine. That's all you need if you want to get him to hold the microphone. But if you really want to get some more poses, like get it really posed up high, then I don't know, you can't really do that thing. But other than that, the arm joint is fine. The elbow joint, again, same issue. Can only move it from side to side, up and down. It works fine. Hand, I have no complaints with. It fits the microphone stand as well as the microphone. A little bit of an issue with the paint on the figure, though. At least for this copy, it doesn't look properly finished on this copy. And the same thing could be said on this side. Well, my one complaint with this side is that it's actually got a closed paw, so you can't hold anything in there. Which is funny because in the game, when you boot up the game, it does this little intro sequence, and you can see Freddy holding the microphone stand in his right hand, and then the microphone in his left. You can't recreate that scene with this figure because of the way that Funko molded this hand, which is funny because this hand has a little bit more better painting applied to his hand. I don't know. I feel like there was no reason to have his hand closed, and that just takes away from the posability of the figure. The color of this figure actually seems fitting in terms of game accuracy. Part of me wishes that you could open up his chest cavity so that you could fit, I don't know, non-included Gregory figure. Just a chest cavity option would have been nice, but it's fine that it doesn't have it. It does have a nice little waist swivel. That's a nice thing I've noticed with these Security Breach action figures, that they have a waist swivel. I hope Funko continues to do that with their future lines of action figures. It would be very much appreciated if they do. As for the leg posability, you can get it about that much for a kick, and not much for walking backwards. And the knee joints feel in between very loose and very stiff, and the feet, they feel a weird different kind of texture compared to the rest of the other action figure for the build, but the paint seems well applied for the toenails. I'd say nothing too bad. And then you got the copyright stuff on the bottom right there, as usual with all these action figures. For Freddy's head, a lot of people have complained in the FNAF community that it looks like an exact recolor or remold of the Funtime Freddy head, and honestly, I do see the similarities. I can see that, with the exception of probably the hat placement and the ear right here having that earring thing. But yeah, I can see the similarities between the two. I do like the painting on his face, though. Definitely looks pretty cool. However, there is a weird little painting spot. I don't know. You can't really get a lot of posability with the head. You can probably get to look up that far, but then it just bounces right back, and then, like, not really much has posability in terms of just turning it left to right a full 360 degrees. So that's unfortunate, I'd say. But, yeah, no, this figure looks pretty cool overall. Anyway, let's just jump to my final thoughts. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty decent figure to have. I don't really have many complaints with it besides the shoulder pads and the closed hand. It's a decent figure. Yeah, they cheaped out on the head for the figure, but that's fine. It looks like Freddy. That's all that matters, I guess, right, when it comes to these figures. Paint could be a little bit better applied, I'd say, as well. But that's to be expected with these Funko FNAF action figures, is that they just give the minimal effort given for these. Unfortunately, I think it would have been nice if they included a opening chest cavity, but I don't know how they could have pulled that off and had it be a stable connection, so that's fine. But for the price point, it's okay. I definitely suggest picking this one up because it's the most iconic character from Security Breach, so definitely pick this one up, I'd say. But yeah, that's more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this review, consider leaving a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit that bell notification, it'd be very much appreciated. Again, thank you to Jordan for giving this figure for review purposes, much appreciated. But yeah, again, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Till then, see you later, bye.